Yeah, what's going on TikTok? It's your girl Joy Girl, and I just want to talk about my recovery and like updates and stuff in my life. So I started the Brix 80 shot, and I think it's going good so far. If you don't know what Brix 80 is, it's like Subutex in the shot form. It's not Subucade. I don't think it has the naloxone in it, but it lasts a month. The liquid is not as thick, so it's the easiest shot to get. The shot was pretty painful though. Um, and I poke myself with estrogen every single week. And yeah, I think it hurt a lot worse. But yeah, I can't imagine getting on Subucade. I hear that stuff is really tough. Like the needle's thick and it's like injecting gel to your fat. But yeah, the shot went good. And I decided to get on the shot because I know I'm gonna have insurance long term. And I didn't get on it before because I was afraid of going through the withdrawals, getting off of Suboxone or anything like that. Because I had the cold turkey at once, and also I realized when I was cold turkey in that I was also withdrawing off the 7-OH because you can take that with Suboxone, and that I remember that was something I was doing, and that was around last May or April or something. I'm pretty sure last May, and I was only in Suboxone for like a little over a month, and then I was taking 7-OH every day. So I think that's why those withdrawals are so bad. But I decided to get on it because I know I'm going to be keeping my insurance for a while. So yeah, I decided to get on it, and I've already detoxed off of opioids. I really haven't had to detox since I've done it like on the streets. I had to like cold turkey opioids. Like the last time I had cold turkey something was 7-OH. And then yeah, the last time I've had to get off of fentanyl, that was like last year, around last like spring, summer ish. Um because I remember I had it in my system before I got on Suboxone the first time. But so I got on the shot without having any opioid tolerance, like completely reset. And it's been a little tough because they gave me 96 milligrams. I think 0.2 ml times one or two, something like that. It's something. I think the dose was something like that. And honestly, it's been kind of kicking me on my butt. At least it's been helping my cravings. Like I've just cold turkey quit smoking nicotine. I haven't really had the urge to smoke nicotine, and the reason why I was smoking so much nicotine was because of just my cravings. I have pretty intense cravings, especially for opioids, and getting on this has reduced my cravings so much where I'm not really smoking nicotine anymore. I did smoke yesterday for like the first time in 4 days, and I started the shot like 6 days ago. But it's been working really well. I haven't been thinking about any other drugs or opioids, and yeah, I think it's life saving. My goal is to stay on it for like a few years and then get off of it. Slowly lower the dose each month of the injection, so it's like a seamless, like getting off of it, no withdrawal. Because I really did cold turkey that crap. When I was in Florida, and it was really awful. Never want to do that again. I threw up thousands of times. Like I'm pretty sure I did. It was bad. But it's been really helping. The new place I'm at is really good. Um, I was thinking the housing was only for 30 days, and I was kind of panicking. I was trying to transfer programs and stuff. I'm like, oh, am I gonna be able to finish IOP here? I gotta find I get to get a scholarship and find a sober living I'm gonna go to, but that's not the case. I think I can stay here till June, what they told me, and yeah, I'm pretty much gonna stay here till I finish IOP, and then before I leave, I'm gonna get sign up for the scholarship grant, and I already know which sober living I'm gonna go to. I've already contacted them. I already filled out the application, so I'm probably gonna go there in June. Hopefully, get the scholarship. I'm pretty sure I will, since I've been doing this so ahead and early. That'll cover a month. So yeah, after I finish this full program, like I already did residential, I'm in PHP. After I finish PHP and IOP, I go to the sober living. I at least have 4 or 5 weeks covered, and I'm gonna try to get a job even before getting in there, and then just hardcore job searching. When I get there, and yeah, I won't be homeless anymore. So I'm excited about that. I'm glad I left San Francisco to go here to basically get into sober living. I mean, it wasn't what I wanted. Like the sober living I wanted was in Savannah and sober recovery. I want to go back to where I was. I left that really good opportunity for my ex fiance, and that was a big mistake. Learn a lesson, not to leave. Security and like your sobriety and all that stuff for just for a relationship. I learned to put that first. So I'm definitely been putting that first. Um, and I think I've learned a lot, like, um, just mainly through my individual therapy at Mount Sinai. And I've processed a lot of stuff. I've gone down to a lot of my major character defects. I've done a lot of moral inventory. I've wrote down a lot of my wrongs and stuff and really thought through them. And I think I've gotten really good at like emotional regulation. I realized back then I had no emotional regulation. I didn't know how to deal with any uncomfortability. I was a mess. And I know for a fact that I've gotten so much better at it. Like CBT has really saved my life. And I think I'm in a much better place mentally. And I feel like I can take on the world already. I knew getting out of residential this time, I wasn't in the pink cloud. Maybe getting on the Brixie, I'm kind of in the pink cloud because like I don't really have any cravings. I'm feeling really good again. But I know like before it, I wasn't on no fucking pink cloud. I was on a gray cloud. I was like, this is hard. This is gonna be a fight every single day. I'm gonna take one day at a time, and yeah, I'm gonna have to work on my emotional regulation every day and just doing my best. But yeah, I mean, I feel like the only struggles I'm having with lately is like slurring my words. Basically, like on this medication, it's making me so sleepy. I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm doing good. Like I've had some like hardships and like some bull crap, and I've been able to handle that pretty good and not handle situations how I would like the old me would. Because I had some bull crap coming to this new place. I'm not gonna talk about. Definitely not now. Maybe later. I've had some fucking bullies and shit like that, but I've been handling it really well and doing good. Um, but yeah, I do want to talk more about like the CBT stuff I've been learning and what's been helping me. Um, yeah, and also like the stuff I've been working on for my codependency. Maybe I can make some videos that help other people, struggling the same thing with me, because I know a lot of people probably struggle with fear, codependency, and like just issues like that, and also just emotional regulation issues. Like I know a lot of people think negative, and I've thought negative my whole life, and I've gotten really good at like challenging those negative thoughts and replace them with positive thoughts. And I think another thing that's been helping me in recovery, and I feel like what's making this time different for me in my recovery, is God. I've really built a relationship with God like I've honestly never had, and I feel like that's gonna be like one of the biggest things for me. I've noticed in like NA, Narcotics Anonymous, Alcoholics Anonymous, the people that heal and live healthy lives that basically get healed from the drug addictions, is from God, it's their higher power, and I see that as like a proof, that God's working in people's lives still today. So yeah, I'm not trying to like preach on y'all and stuff like that. This ain't gonna be like a preaching channel or anything. It's just beatboxing and recovery. But maybe that's some stuff I might talk about here and there. And yeah, maybe even some politics. I know y'all hate when I talk about politics. But y'all already know my opinion. Screw the orange. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.